And we are live. Hello, boys and girls. Now, it looks like Klonka is going live. It's called, what's it called? Damn. Okay, sorry about that. This always happens. Okay, kids. Hey, Harmony and Life, thank you for putting the links in the chat. Much appreciated. Feel free, anybody else watching, feel free to share it with your. It's kind of impromptu. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream this afternoon or not. And then someone DM'd me and asked me if I was going to be sniping Klonka. And I went, what? Oh, and then with a title like Squeal, Piggy Squeal, and the ever so original, ever so mature thumbnail, LOL. I thought, you know what? Why not? Why not? Hey, little boots. Yes, we are. That's what we're doing. We're sniping today. Yeah. Yes, we are sniping. Now, I'm sure she's almost begun if she hasn't already. Okay, so here we have, the JoJo canon. We gonna read some bitches for filth on a fine Sunday. Oh, keep it classy, Joel. This is a woman who likes to push people in wheelchairs also. Keep it classy, JoJo, as you always do. Keep it classy. Oh, dear. Dear, dear, dear. Oh, look who's here. Sandra Zago. Wasn't she one of Chantal's BIBs at one point? One of her very important beezers? Asking. Foxy Fupa lady, whoever the hell that is. Is that Megan Fox? Was that drunken, sloppy Megan Fox last night? And of course, Aluna Sonata and Le Chien, somebody who calls himself Dog 13, Le Chien 13. And of course, Bethy and the ever so faithful Bethy. Hey, Deb, good to see you. Hey, good stuff. Hey, David, Wind Chimes, good to see you all. Yes, we're going to be sniping in just a second. Who's to say, Klonka might decide to be bored and fall asleep and, just to discourage us. Ay. Maybe she's sniping me, sniping her. Who's to say, hey, Duck Kitty. Maybe she's going to snipe me, snipe her. Wait, what are you talking about, Fedora? The people in her chat? Yes, that's what I was talking about. The people in her chat, Little Boots. Yeah, that's exactly. Hello, Steph. Okay, cool. Thank you, Steph. Much appreciated. Yeah, yeah. What if she's sniping me, sniping her, doing absolutely nothing, or just being completely nonsensical, or talking about her usual feminist, anti-turf, anti-transgender people crap. Or talking about how many rock stars she supposedly bunked with, or how sweet her Begsy is. I guess we're about to find out. No time like the present. Yeah, boys and girls. Boys and girls, no time like the present. Okay. If you're hearing water in the background, we have very leaky pipes today. So, we're waiting for the plumber to get here. Probably, I don't know, tomorrow. You know how it is in a rickety old building. Yeah, exactly. All right, then. So we're going to hear squeal, piggy, squeal, squeal, piggy, squeal. Maybe she's just going to put on the screen a bunch of pigs, a screenshot, I don't know, a screen record of a bunch of pigs squealing. I don't know. Guess we're about to find out. Okay, let's go. It won't be in real time. It won't be in real time, as you know. It won't be in real time. Oh, there she is. There's Her Highness. There's Her Highness.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Look at you. Look at this duck face. The duck face and then the goat face, and fixing her hair like she's a teenager in the high school washroom, or in some club washroom, thinks she's some club chick. Oh, you'd be lucky if you get to be the den mother. Ah. And then that Joker smart. Ah, these people are evil. Damn, look at all these people sucking up. Okay.
Apparently my internet connection is still shitty.
Of course it is.
And the router is brand new. Don't ask me what the fuck is going on because I can't tell you. Welcome, everybody. Wow, look at all the people in here. 120 people already.
Aw. 128 people. Suck-ups are
what was it?
watchers.
Was it the title of the stream? Was that what brought you in?
It. Yeah,
good.
Clickbait. Yeah, that's it. Clickbait.
Good.
Clickbait. Good. Clickbait.
Hi, Sandra. Hi, Sherry. Don't mind me while I primp. Okay. Why am I in such a good mood today, you may ask? Well, I can't tell you.
You can't? Well, then why talk about it?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Why not?
I had a very productive day.
What, on a Sunday?
I got a lot done today.
Washington, D.C.
I got a lot done.
Yeah, what did you do? What did you do? Yeah, move the grease about, right, Dad?
All of a highly productive nature.
Nature? Oh,
now,
what did you do? Don't talk about it unless you're...
I understand some people's pays are in a bunch.
Aww. Yours? Yours? Gothic glitters? Meppy Beppy?
Oh, fucking well.
Yes, we're squealing like piglets, yeah.
That's what happens when you tell the truth. That's what happens when you shine a big fat spotlight on fuckery and evil, right?
That's what we kind of did, me and GP. And
all the cockroaches come out from under the rocks.
Oh, God, no, yours still won't leave his home unless you're holding his hand.
And from the little dark places that they hide in, they come scuttling out. And boy, are they scuttling.
Exactly, little boots.
Trying to throw up all kinds of smoke screens.
Matching one,
saying the CPS visit was fake. I noticed, by the way, Yaba, that you sent...
The CPS call was fake. God damn it. Probably the 1 years ago was fake, too. You managed to... CPS is beyond me. What is going on?
Set.
Okay, hang on. Sorry about that, kids. Sorry about that.
Well, I'll show you.
Rumble is still a very much...
It's true. Those cunts can keep on squealing from here into Kingdom Come about how I wasn't around in the old days of the drama community. Thank God. If I had been, I wouldn't have come within 100 miles of you nasty cunts.
Good to see you back. Hey, Dorothy. Hey, Machapan.
But all that I did yesterday...
Yeah, she would.
All that I did...
Or she'd get out of menopause.
Was play live streams that you people...
She would get out of menopause if you actually told the truth. She'd be out of menopause. She'd start menstruating again.
Well, participated in. Those were your words. Those were your words.
I'm back.
You were the ones who went on those streams, not me. I didn't go on those streams. I didn't even know they existed.
Holy water.
I wasn't the one who was calling a dying woman's insurance company. I didn't do that.
Oh,
I wasn't the one who donated money
Rosie.
and then dragged.
I knew she was going to do this. I knew she was going to do this. She was going to try and make me look like a horse's ass while I snipe her. Drama that I don't know too much about. She's still on the Lil Rosie kick. Now, I don't know much about her except she was terminally ill. She had to GoFundMe to pay for medical shit. And supposedly MFW and some friends disrupted that. Much like the way many disrupted What's-Her-Face's GFM. Like the way many YouTubers' GFMs get GoFundMes tend to get disrupted. So I don't know much about the Lil Rosie thing. Okay? So unfortunately, it's going to be very one-sided from her. But, you know, like I said, if she were to tell the truth, she'd start having her period again. That's how bad it is. You know? So there's that. Oh, dear. Hey, Blue. Hey, Blue. Good to see you. It's been a while, huh? It's been a while. Yeah, she is, Amber. She is. I know. No one cares. Yeah, no one cares about this old... but we'll laugh. We'll point, laugh, and mock. Here I was thinking she was going to talk about last night's circus of a panel. I thought she was going to review last night's panel, honestly. She was going to review the panel. Why aren't you reviewing the panel, dear Klonka? Just out of curiosity. I know you're going to say my channel. I can do what I like. Yeah, that's true. No argument there. However, we're allowed to have an opinion about it, and we're allowed to ask about it. Yes, we are. She still hasn't figured out that video disproves all her allegations. Take your word for it, Kitty. I don't, like I said, I don't know anything about the little Rosie thing. It's people, I don't know, maybe, do I care to know? Do I really want to know? Is it really imperative for me to know? We're talking about a woman who I believe is now passed on, and I think we should let her rest in peace. Personally, I think we should let her rest in peace, honestly. And she should not be used for fodder. But okay, for today's purposes, let's do it. So, yeah, that was quite clickbaity. When you were playing MFW in the... Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I played Negs later on, Blue. I played Negs later on, yeah. Okay, Death. Okay, good. Hey, Chainsaw, good to see you. No, I really don't want to know. Okay, thank you, Chainsaw. I don't really want to know. I'm going to know more than I want to. Hey, Pam, good to see you. Good to see you, Pam. Ah, yes. Okay, thank you. No, I didn't. Hang on. It's the face without filters. Are we talking about Gothic Glitter? Hey, it's my new profile pic on Twitter. Gothic Glitter is going to teach me how to be beautiful. She kept calling me fat and ugly, and just like Methy Bethy does, you know? And so I figured I'll use her as my profile picture on Twitter because she's going to teach me how to be a gorgeous, svelte top model, ain't we, Gothic? Yeah, we're going to do that. Yes. I don't know. Don't get too much into it, and I'll let it rest. Criticize today's actions. There are plenty. I know. I may get off this when I'm in it, but the squeal, I don't know if it's just clickbait or is she going to review the stream. I don't know. The name of the video, her video, is Squeal Pig Squeal. That's what it's called. Yeah, DC's face. Greasy Gothic Girl. Greasy Gothic Girl. That's a good name too, Little Boots. Gothic Shitter. Jeff, I need to change my name on Twitter to that. Remind me later. I have it as Grossy Glitter. But, no, Gothic Shitter. I need to change it to that. Absolutely. Remind me later. All right, let's go. Let's get to it. All right. Okay.
Dragged her onto a panel for a kind of Spanish Inquisition, a lonely, dying woman who was just looking for company. That's all she wanted. I wasn't the one getting...
Oh, for God's sake, the only reason you care about this woman so much is right now you're trying to use her or the memory of her as your get out of jail free card. That's all I see. You're using her as your get out of jail free card. Let the poor woman rest in peace, Klonka. Let's discuss everything, the task at hand. Let's discuss the task at hand, shall we? Yeah, let the warble let her. That's it.
Being sold down the river by people I thought were my friends. Because
here's the thing, it didn't bother you before. You were buddies with them before, were you not? Didn't bother you then when the poor woman was still alive and suffering. It's bothering you now.
Brandy and Wendy are going to be doing a panel. Oh, very shortly, like
I don't know Randy and Wendy.
23 minutes from now.
I don't know Brandy.
You know, Randy, who played dumb and pretended that she didn't know what Diane was doing when she was stealing from kids with cancer, and the same thing with Wendy.
Actually, that turned out to be true. Diane, I think she fucked around with a charity for St. Jude's Hospital. Yeah.
Her sidekick. They seem to like exploiting people with cancer, those two, don't they?
I don't know. No more than the way you like to exploit people with mental illness, with addiction, and with a multiple sclerosis and other disabilities. Funny how that would work.
But Yaba has done the same thing in terms of absolutely losing her fucking mind.
But the thing is, Yaba, as far as I can know, has always been Yaba. It didn't bother you before. Why now? Oh, yeah, because she hates your gigolo. All right.
When her own words come back at her, verbatim. verbatim. You don't even have to make up lies about these bitches. All you have to do is play their own words back to them, and they all go berserk. I wonder why.
Choke on that binky. Suck,
Let me show you why I care.
Suck.
Let me show you.
You do care. Why are you still playing it? Why are we going back to this old drama? Why? What is that?
Okay, let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger.
Oh, it's an IV with her prescription on it. Or is it TPN? Is it a bag of TPN with her prescription on it? I can't really see. I'm still waiting for my new glasses, boys and girls. So my eyesight is less than stellar these days. Still waiting for my new glasses. I don't know. Is it an IV or is it a TPN bag? What are you doing, Klonka? What are you doing?
That's me. Frank, Clara, Taxol.
I don't know what that is.
That was one of the chemo poisons that was infused into my body over a period of 4 months.
Okay.
That was one. This was the second one.
Sodium chloride.
Paraplatin. Frank, Clara, paraplatin. Four months of Taxol and paraplatin.
Yeah, so what's your point? Oh, wait a minute. Is this a ploy to get people to feel sorry for you just days before your first day of court with Hussey? Is that it? Is that what's happening here? Oh, I see. This is what this is. Huh. Cheap shot, dear. Well, but again, since you point, mock, and laugh at other people's illnesses and their disabilities, I'm not impressed. I don't feel for you.
Oh, yes, I remember. This was the setup. The gloves.
Why are you showing this to us? Okay, I've had that set up too in hospital, not for cancer and not those infusions that she puts it, but yeah, Klonka, I've had plenty of IVs putting me in over the years. In fact, I had a lot of them when I nearly died a year and a half ago. Yeah. I was also plugged into a monitor wired for sound. What's your point? Oh, yeah, and your boyfriend demanded my medical records. Oh, God. Yeah, your boyfriend demanded my medical records.
Here we've got the tube. This was...
We know what that is.
This was used to flush my port in case it was, blocked.
Okay.
That was the tray next to the seat that I used to sit in the infusion area. Oh, that's what I used to snack on. See, look at what I used to take with me to my chemo.
Oh my God. I bet you we're being punked here. We are being punked. She knows someone, me or someone was going to snipe. She probably knew someone was going to snipe. God damn it. Thinking because after the circus from last night, we thought she was going to talk about it. But there we go.
Chemo treatments. I had the Peachtree Snapple. I became obsessed with Snapple. And I used to eat.
Well, it could be worse. It could be the peach vodka. Maybe peach vodka was in that bottle. I don't know. Grapes. Did you stomp on them to make wine while you were entertaining yourself?
Eat grapes. I used to eat a lot of grapes. Those were my snacks. And then look at the books that I was trying to read. This was before I developed chemo brain and I could no longer focus and concentrate. Salman Rushdie.
Oh my God, chemo brain. You know what? There are many cognitive issues that cause this sort of thing that you mock and make fun of, like learning disabilities. Yeah. Again, not impressed.
Shalimar the Clown. Then this forward. Is A Satan in Gore by Isaac Bashevis Singer. And
we're going to move forward. I don't care about her.
So I shaved my head.
Okay, so
There I
a lot
am.
of people do before chemo.
Yep. Bald as an egg. No eyebrows, but always with the black eyeliner. And of course, with my signature Def Leppard t-shirt.
That Def Leppard sucks. Man, you have horrible taste in music. Dang. Why don't you try listening to something like King Crimson? Or Emerson, Lake and Palmer, The Moody Blues, Jethro Tull, Led Zeppelin,
Right?
The Yardbirds.
Just because you think you're dying doesn't mean that you can't stay true to the things that you love, right?
Yeah, I guess. What's your point?
And look at this. Here I am.
Are we still at it?
Right.
We still at it?
Was
Yeah,
very
dang.
grateful that her memory was being kept alive and that there was a record of what was done to his wife. Not by me, not by the person who archived all of this,
Yeah, you're right.
but by the people who were on that panel.
Who cares?
And the people who weren't on the panel who
So
participated
we're going to
in
stop sharing for right now. You win, Klonka. You win. For now, you win. We'll keep an eye on that sort of thing. Hang on. Did I stop the share screen? Yeah. Okay. You win for now, Klonka. God, this is boring. This is a feel sorry for me stream after the shit you pulled just before the hearing you got with Hussey. Oh my goodness. Yeah, just after the shit that you pulled. God dang. Way to deflect and obfuscate. And way to deflect from what your lover boy does. And your boyfriend keeps sticking it to it, doesn't he? He keeps sticking it. God damn it. We're going to talk to you now. I'm going to go back in the chat and we're going to talk about it. Yes, I agree, Dub Kitty. I agree. Yeah, I agree 100%. Okay. So there's that. Yes, it is. It is. Yep, that's what it is, David. That's exactly what's happening just before the hearing and also to deflect from what she's been doing. Yep, she is. Absolutely, Masha Pan. Absolutely. Wow, same shit, different day. Who's going to whine and cry with them? Whine, cry, dine. Maybe I should do my obnoxious e-begging portion of the show. Hey, yeah, she is Chainsaw. Absolutely. DC, while you're begging for sympathy, didn't you drag a former supporter and read her DMs when she was going through cancer? Really, David? Really? Who was that? Thank you for bringing that up. See, I can trust my viewers. I can trust my audience to bring it. Yeah, I know. What saved her miserable life. Although in reality, I don't know if many know this, but chemo infusions, believe it or not, are poisonous. They are poison. They actually have the skull and crossbones on them, which signifies poison. I think that's why a lot of people, they lose their immune systems or they get very sick or they have all kinds of other things. Because while it's supposed to kill the bad cells, it also kills your good cells. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know, Masha Pan. Yeah. No one is questioning her cancer. No one ever was. It's just God. I don't know. Like I said, I think it's a pity ploy, Little Boots. I think it's a pity ploy. And it might be also possible to deter anyone from sniping. I don't know. They got her eyebrows up so high. I don't know, Tizzy Dawn. Welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Chick. Great to see you. Pity party. That's why, Little Boots. There's money to be raised. God damn. Can I have my own pity party and will I raise money? Can I have my own pity party? Will I raise money? Nah, life is pretty good to me these days. Life is being pretty good these days. You know, okay, I don't have my glasses yet, but, you know, first world problem. God, first world problem when I get my proper glasses. It'll be fine. Okay, Tizzy Dawn, it happens to when Botox is put in the wrong muscle. Oh, really, David? You have Botox, David? Didn't know that. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, exactly. Nobody gives a fuck about the hair. No one. F Uncle Fester. Embrace those extension and go full cousin it. Right on, Death. Hey, homegirl. Hey, homegirl. Clara, you don't give a damn about Rosie. You are using her death to pack 3 years to find something to make you look worse, to make others look worse than you and Negs do every day. 3 years? Yeah, I'm with you on that. Exactly. Let that poor woman rest in peace, for God's sake. Dang, stop. God damn it. Yeah, exactly. Here I was thinking she was going to review last night's stream. She was going to be on the admiration. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tragic. Thank you, Negs. Thank you for fighting for my honor. And Fedora will die alone. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yes, DC said she didn't feel bad just having, just saying having similar issues. So do a lot of people. I think that what's the rate of people that had cancer or will be having cancer? It's like 50% now. It's at 50% now, so almost everybody will. Thank you so much, Deb, for putting in the PayPal link. It's also linked it's pinned in the top of the chat if you wish to support the channel. There's my PayPal link. Rest assured, I never give out your personal information. I'm not one who bites the hand that feeds her, so to speak, in that way. Thank you. Yes, Harmony, thank you. This is my shorts channel. It has nothing to do with Gora World. And it's just basically walking tours, gay trips, other kinds of trips, certain experiences, and, a lot of driving with my roommate, who you've heard, Mr. Me. A lot of driving with my roommate. It's fun content. Oh, thank you, Jeff, for putting that up. Thank you. Hey, Harmony. Thank you for putting the merch store in. Thank you. Yes, I have t-shirts. I have glasses. I have mugs. I have all kinds of fun stuff. And I do say so myself. If I may toot my own horn, it's a damn sight better than Begsy's merch. It's a damn cry better. Thank you for putting up my Twitch. Thank you. Hey, J. Kim. Good to see you. Hey, J. Kim. Good to see you. Okay. So let me see what Klonka's up to before I share the thing. Okay, because we're done with cancer. We're done with cancer talk. Who are we referring to? Who are we talking about? Who are these people? Or is he still dealing with that old drama? Uber? She's still dealing with that old drama. Oh my God. Okay, we're still at it. You didn't get the notification, Kim? Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Hey, Def, you want to come on panel with me? You can chat with me for a bit. You want to come on panel with me? All right. Little Boots, you can come too. Little Boots or Death, either one of you want to come on panel, the StreamYard link is there. Just to let you know, I'm only going to bring on, if they want, I'm only going to bring on Death or Lil Boots, or it has to be somebody I know, okay? It has to be somebody I know. So, sorry, I've been porn bombed before. I'm not going to be porn bombed again. Yeah. And pardon me, it's probably her part 2 of the Rosie stuff. Really, eh? So it's okay. Yeah, go get a drink. Okay, perfect. Go get a drink. So we're going to be waiting for, oh God, that. So anyways, I do have some clips. I want to show you some of the highlights from last night's stream. And we're going to talk about those too. Okay, so hang on. Yeah. I need a pick. So okay, very good, Little Boots. Very good. All right. So how am I going to share my stuff? Okay, video files. Okay, I've never done this before because these videos are on my thing. Okay, so I posted most of these on Twitter. Maybe I should get them from Twitter. Yeah, let's do it from Twitter and make my life easier because I put most of them on Twitter. Hang on, or I can try this, a video file. Try it again. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes, we're going to learn about the real Beggs. Well, we already knew the real Beggs, but now we're just going to have a bunch of shit confirmed. I wonder if he was tiring her out and slacking off. I'm surprised he kept me on that long, honestly, because, you know, I was handing him his ass, along with GP, along with Belinda, and Tiny Dancer, but he kept me on this long. I'm still wondering why. Until he only booted me out near the end, right? Okay, so, okay. Hang on. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, hang on. Okay. We may. All right. If this doesn't work, we'll go to Twitter for the videos, for the video clips. We'll go to Twitter if it doesn't work. Okay. I'll share with you my Twitter page. Okay. Sorry about this. Damn, I didn't, like I said, I was a squeal, piggy, squeal. Oh, God. So she was basically clickbaiting, wasn't she? All right. So what happened was, let's start with this one. You know how Beggs loves to claim himself to be the protector of children? You know how he claims to be super dad?
You need to interview this right here, because that one is the demon.
Hang on. Then turn it up. Okay. So here it is. All right, here we go. So there we go.
From the pits of absolute motherfucking hell, but stay the fuck away from him, though, because he's insane.
That's right. You tell him, Belinda. Okay. Hey, Daph.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. You got your drink?
I know. Oh, huh? You know, I was thinking about how I did my first ever panel review. You remember, many moons ago now?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yeah.
This ought to make Columbine's head explode.
It's like we've come full circle, Fedora, you know? It's
what?
Yeah. It's like we've come full circle, considering I did my first panel with you ever.
Yes, we have. We have.
I'll poke my head back up and make them all fucking angry that the first place I've come to is yours again.
Well, right now I'm not going to open Belinda's video. I'm just because I took many clips and put them on Twitter, as you knew last night. So we're going to review the clips. Lil Boots is here.
Yay.
Hello, Lil Boots.
Heyo, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yay.
Cool.
Lil Boots, good to see you. Okay, so we're going to be reviewing my clips. Okay. I think I figured out how to share videos from my the clips from my thing. Yay! So, and this way I can keep an eye on the chat at the same time, because it's all. I don't need more than one window to watch. Okay, so let's go with this.
Stuff. I don't give a fuck. It sounds like a little kid. I'll kick that kid in the head. Oh.
This is Beggs the Protector, boys and girls. Presenting.
Whose kid is he talking
Man,
about?
that if you dare speak or utter a word about a child, will use it, especially if it's his own, will wield it in every capacity. You remember how much of a fuss he made that Hussey kicked off in that restaurant because a guy flipped him off and there was a kid present. But it's okay for him to go around kicking kids in the head, huh? Yeah,
exactly. Like, what happened was, that was my roommate, by the way. The other male voice you heard, that was my roommate. And it didn't go admittedly, it didn't go the way I expected it would, but it you know, but the point, it didn't go the way I expected or hoped it would. But my point being that Beggs was saying he kicked the kid's head in because he thought there was a kid in the apartment. Like, he didn't know it was my roommate. He didn't know it was me.
He thought he was orange. Yeah.
You know? So he thought it was just another kid, you know? So thought it was a kid. So he thought he was going to kick the kid. Okay, here we go.
That's what I mean. See, stuff like that, that's what I find weird. Why would you want to kick a kid in the head?
But I don't want to. I just said it because it fucking gets people going.
Why would...
Well, there's an admittance right there, right from Negs's mouth himself, right?
I know
He
he's
just said
trolling.
it to rile people up because this is what they need right at this point in time. They've got nothing else, right? Now imagine if if they did get a court order and they all had to shut the fuck up, what would they stream about the next day? What would they actually stream about, all of them?
Absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
Absolutely nothing. I
So
mean,
he's saying to you right there, I'm saying this shit, I'm doing this shit to enrage you all, to engage with you, you know, and it's working.
yeah, admittedly. But the thing is, for me, it's sick for me why he would that particular type of trolling would enter the realm of his possibility. You know what I mean? How would that enter? Hey, Sally, good to see you. Both their computers need to be seized. They are in danger. And I agree with you. I agree with you, Sally. Okay.
This is the mindset that he's running in with now, especially with Tragic. He like thinks he's some sort of fucking internet gangster. You're doing this LARP gang with Zoom and Rocket and all this, you know, no holds barred. You can say the most outrageous, egregious fucking things and not be accountable for them, right? So this is what, like, you know, palling up with Negs now, you know, has exacerbated the fucking situation where his mouth was already loose-lipped anyway, and he would say, you know, stuff that people would be fairly shocked at most of the time anyway. He didn't need egging on anymore. All DC and Tragic have done is egg Negs on more.
Yes, they put the proverbial batteries in his back, so to speak, right? You know how he was gaining ground in Peanut of putting batteries in his back?
Oh, I remember very much, Fedora. I remember, in fact, a great big fucking list of names in my DMs. How it was Gigi, it was Peanut, it was yourself, it was Belinda, it was everyone. Everyone but himself is accountable for his own actions in this life.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So, no, we all put the batteries in his back, and let's face it, to hear them talk, him and Traffic and Columbine and Beggs, global warming is Gigi's fault. You know, that's to hear them talk. Global warming. What was the plan? I was kind of hoping because he has a sharp wit, and I was kind of hoping he would have emasculated them. That's what I was hoping. But he ended up more curious, and he was asking questions, but to which he was going to get no truth to. That's why I would have preferred he emasculated them. I would have preferred he emasculate them.
I don't know if that's possible, Fedora, considering they've got innies anyway.
They've got what?
Innies, not outies.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, hell. What was the plan? So that was basically it. Good to see you here this afternoon, Steph. All right. You know.
It's hilarious to watch people make a big deal out of nothing. Oh, look, we got another one.
Why is your kid feeding you?
Why is your kid? At the first, like, he thought it was the kid feeding him, but yeah. All right. So, how do I get this off? Okay. How do I get this off? Oh God, this is the first time I've shared videos from the files of my computer. All right. How do I get this off? I don't know. Oh, remove from stream. Okay. All right.
Yeah, there we go. You open it up in the actual screen itself, in the actual whatever it shows on the software. Once you've got it open, then go back to the thing, and it should be able to show. And if it's not showing in the tab, then make sure you go share window.
Okay. Thanks. Whoops. All right. I gotta look. Okay, new video file, a new video file, some goodies here. So this is where he has another exchange with my roommate, which is weird. He was trying to con my roommate.
First time they came, I was like,
I bet they will
I
do
don't
this
know
shit
if I
no
want
more.
to give you guys money. I wonder
$5. $5.
Yeah, at least five.
Come on.
Bless their
$5
hearts.
for 5 minutes.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's fair.
More calls,
Uh-oh, we
please.
got a
Thank you.
G.
$5. They wanted to charge $5 for my roommate to chat with them for 5 minutes. You know what? I ended up staying almost the whole several hours, and I did it for free. I didn't have to pay shit.
No, I once told Negs not to deal with petty shit, right? I told him that time was fucking money, that his time was worth more than that it was worth money. And ever since then, he ran with that, you know that? And he truly fucking believed it. like, you know, to the dime. He was like, oh yeah, you got a point. Like, my time is valuable.
Hang on a second. Can you two continue? I'm going to mute my mic. Can you two continue chatting for a minute?
Yes.
Little bit, you there?
I'm here. Sorry.
Okay.
It's quiet.
Did you test out the new mic? You on the mic or no?
No, I'm not yet because I'm scared to do it on a live stream. I was hoping it would like cancel like background noise like my fucking cat a lot better, but it kind of picks up on everything more. So we'll see if I use it.
Well, we'll test it out when we do our first one anyway. I said that to you, that we can go into the back of StreamYards before going live even. You don't have to hit live.
Yeah, I tried to go live and like listen to it on my phone, and it like glitched out. It was bad.
Well, if this is not going to make them mad enough that me and you are on panel with Fedora, you know, me and you, when we start streaming, it's going to be fucking have them in a tailspin, huh?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh yeah,
Everyone's
that's
gonna
our
be just
announcement,
fine.
everyone. By the way, if you didn't know, but basically that's our
It's gonna
announcement.
be a good time.
We'll take liberties. I'll drop the channel as well.
Yes, Steph. This is Tucker. He's named after the one and the only Tucker Carlson, and he was not my namesake to name. But he's cute. I love him.
Have you managed to breed the snails yet?
To what? Sorry.
Breed the snails. Wasn't you trying to get baby snails?
I have been. And you know what I noticed? Actually, I did a water change yesterday, and I noticed that there were eggs like on the water line. And I think since I just kind of let the water line drop, that I've been letting the eggs dry out. So I might have been murdering them the whole time on accident.
Oh.
So we're going to try and keep the water line where it's at and see if that'll fix
that might
it.
help.
But I noticed, I think there's some sort of eggs. Who knows?
But all that shit, you've got to be really precise on it, haven't you? Anyway, it's like a chemical thing, like in the water. All of that. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes things just go easy, and sometimes things just are stupid for no reason. Fedora left. I guess the plumber's here.
Yeah,
pipes.
she said hold the fort, so that's why I said I'll take liberties and drop our channel in the chat whilst the cat's away. The mice will play.
Hello, I'm back. No plumber here. Okay, thank you.
I was just about to drop mine and Little Bit's channel link, Fedora. I hope you don't mind.
Go ahead. No, it's fine. It's fine. Go for it.
Drop that shit.
What? Yeah, I loved Gothic Glitter. This was the highlight of their. I hate you, Fedora. Coke on your tea, Fedora. You're so ugly and fat, you stupid fucking ugly cunt, Fedora.
Motherfucker. Is that all you can say? Yeah.
I love that astounding vocabulary, the astounding, stunning grasp of the English language. God damn.
And I think she was like trying to imitate like either you or Hussey, but she just kind of sounded special, and it was just great.
No, what? It came from special ed or something. And then between her and Beppy, do they have a combined IQ of room temperature?
I think it's still in the minus. To be fair.
God, this is your brain on drugs. Don't do drugs. That was a public service announcement. Don't do drugs.
Your brain on drugs looks like Gothic's ceiling.
Fucking hell. What's eating? What was wrong with that shit? It's like
also PSA,
like
no matter how much you do, if you eat mushrooms, please do not operate machinery, including lawnmowers. Thank you.
That's another PSA for today. Thank you for that, little boots. Hey, Silvana, good to see you.
Steph, you like that? Yeah.
Vanessa. Hey, Ada Blue. Anybody else?
To be quite popular for some reason.
No, what?
The name of mine and Little Bit's channel.
Oh, what is it?
Oh.
Oh, I'm surprised they allow your channel to scan. You know YouTube's terms of TOS. I'm surprised they allowed the name of that. Well, congratulations. I didn't know you had a
Tell
channel
anybody.
together. I did
Yeah.
not know you had a channel together. Oh, wow. Well,
We're
then
just
I'll
getting stuff together. We're going to upload a video later, I think, you know, once
have
we've
to you guys. Yeah.
tested it all out. But yeah, we're going to upload something little fun video later, but we're going to live stream and do all kinds of stuff on there.
Yeah, Steph, you know I'm a little slow on the, I'm a little slow sometimes. Hey, I admit my shortcomings. You know I'm a little slow. But that's why I have people like you and like Steph and like Little Boots and like Belinda to help. Give me a hand every so often. I know Belinda's not here right now, but he's here in spirit.
Sometimes, half the times, I feel like I just scream into the void with everybody, though, like with you, Peanut, everyone. God damn it.
It seemed like it yesterday on last night's stream, for God's sake. Oh my God.
Did you get any of my messages? I was trying to tell you that was gothic because someone was saying
I got it later.
I was saying,
and I was like, no,
because I've heard like at great length, like I've listened to this bitch whine on like on panels, because you got to remember we used to do the panel in Discord after the Twitch stream. We would do a Twitch tea party, which I would host in there.
Yeah.
So it like often like. And one time, Negs kicked her out of the Discord for being a drunk, mouthy fucking mess. Right? Right? Or because it reminded him of his ex. Right?
Well, I guess
trigger.
He cried and spurged about it the fucking next day. Right? So much so that I was on VC to her for 3 fucking hours listening to her.
You know what? I guess being a sloppy old drunk suited his purposes. Between her and before that, that weird Megan Fox who was drunk and sloppy and showing her tits.
Well, you know she's Henry Cruz's pal, right? I
had no idea.
Last night I was saying in Belinda's that
she came from Belinda's. So she comes back and was like, I tried. We're like, what the fuck?
The reason why Tragic even became friendly with Henry Cruz's, because I kind of knew Henry Cruiser, right? Because of head work, right? Now he's a full-time troll. Everything he does is trolling, right? And I know that, and some people do know it, and other people don't know it, and they buy into everything he does. It's really extreme or whatnot. And well, he was on Kratom at the time, and he used to get this big job lot of Kratom, like a year's supply of Kratom, and tragically fucking $40, even trying to fucking hit me up for those for 40 fucking bucks, mind, by the way, not just Gigi, me too. Hashtag me too. Hashtag me too, $40. Okay.
$40 for Kratom.
The kitty litter was included. I've got that shit, by the way. Yeah, that was included too.
Yeah, but this gothic glitter is like, you know, I guess being a sloppy drunk suited Begsy, and because Traffic and Begsy were losing. You can tell they were getting nervous.
Tragic became friendly with Henry Cruiser was to get this job lot of years supply of Kratom for cheap, right?
Of course.
Right. And Megan Fox is she's from the bottom of YouTube, you know, she's like funny. Yeah, and she knows Henry Cruiser, so they're all padding up. They're all like full-time boy trolls. Yeah.
Oh dear Lord. Steph wants to know if you still hang out with Headwork.
Yeah, sometimes, Steph. I'm still mates with him. I'm still friendly with him and everything. There's no qualms with him at all. Like, they've had a lot of shit to say about him, you know, whatever.
I haven't been keeping track of Headwork in many, many months. I have not kept track of Headwork, admittedly. So there you go.
He's all right though. He was in Spain for 3 months, so he only came back from Spain a little while ago.
Oh, lucky him. Yeah, but my parents used to love to visit Spain. So, yeah, they used to love to visit Spain every February, along with the Algarve in Portugal. Lucky him. But anyways, yeah. So anyways, all right. Jay Kim wanted to know when you guys are going to start streaming from your channel.
Well, we're going to upload a video probably today or later today at some point. And then me and Little Boots, she's got finals and stuff that she's studying for.
Right.
And, we'll get it together after she's done with all that.
Cool. All right. So are we ready for a new video? Okay. Let me get the videos out of the green room because they're still in the studio. Hang on. Let me get them out. I'm going to get a new one in. No, I don't want settings. Sorry. This is all right. Video file. Now, click delete to that kid. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is God, by the way. He, in addition to being the most dangerous man on the planet, he's also God. So I thought we would hear a bit of that.
Oh,
yes.
Goody. Glad he enjoyed his mushroom trip.
Because his ego wasn't out of whack enough as it was. Now he's got himself a messiah complex on top of it.
Why are you so diabolical and troublesome?
Because I am God.
Maybe that's too questions.
God created me in His image, therefore I am God, and that is why I am the way I am. That's why I am the way I am.
God is a hunchback.
God's fault.
God, what did you say, little boots?
I said God is a hunchback. I tried to sing it, but I'm not that good at singing.
God wears struggle straps.
No, that's brilliant.
God wears struggle straps. Didn't know.
Oh, me.
I try to be sweet boy tragic. Got me.
Oh, fuck off. Wait, you say that shit to people to fucking make them think that there's a nice side to you. There is no nice side to you.
No, there isn't. Very duplicitous one. Yeah, very duplicitous.
Just layers of bullshit. That's all that exists.
Oh, you and me both, Kitty. You and me both. You and me both. Oh, dear. You and me both. Hey, Vanessa. Okay, so now we're going to listen to the others because they're funny, and we're going to point and laugh and mock because it's what we do. All right. Now, what do I have? I have part duh. Negs is God. Hail begs. Can you imagine our Father who art in heaven?
I don't understand how you are God.
Because I was.
Our Father. How would we switch that prayer over? Never mind.
Created in His image.
Oh, that's our Megan that's showing herself. Okay.
Therefore, I am He.
What?
Yeah.
Well, we all were.
What are you smoking? Because I want some.
I bet
You don't want that.
What?
She called it, what are you smoking? I want some. Yeah. What are you fucking on? Basically. Even she noticed some shit.
I bet you do, sweetheart. I bet you do.
Email me.
She's in girl world.
Email you some weed.
No, Megan Fox is not Girl World. No, she's not Girl World. I just found out. I found her annoying. Belinda had cut out lots of parts, and I understand it because it was long and it was tedious at a lot of parts. Plus her and Alex, and apparently her and Alex were not in the same place in the stream a lot of the time, so she had to play catch up with him. And so I understand, but you missed the part where I told Megan to shut up and sober up.
That needs to be a thing now. Don't talk about my family. The good one.
Hey, girl, in the name of the deadbeats, father.
Talk about my disabled son.
Yeah.
Good pebbles.
Father. That's very good, little boots. I see what you did there. Okay.
J. Kim did it.
So does that make Klonka Mary Magdalene? Oh, silence.
She can dream, but
silence. I'll leave you with that question there, okay? Does that make her, if Beggs is God, does that make Klonka Mary Magdalene? Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, Steph has got the prayer for us. Our nags who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. I'm stopping now because I'm an atheist and remembering the whole thing is going to give me the ick. Oh, come on. You should have finished it.
something about peanut butter.
Yes. Yeah, peanut butter. That could work. Mary Magdalene was paid for her.
You have forgotten, the finest peanut butter that the most dangerous man on the internet could have.
The most dangerous man in the world.
Danger nuts in the peanut butter. The shards, I tell you.
I'm allergic to nuts, so it is dangerous for me, actually.
I'm sorry.
He's allergic to cleaning himself, so don't worry.
Sorry, little boots. Hey, Poppycats. Steph, you have talent. You have talent. I have faith in you. I know you can do this. I know you can do it. You have talent. You're creative. I know you can do this, Steph. Hey, Poppycats. More like who are in the attic. There. Here's one. Dumb Kitty just can't help here. Who are in the attic. And the bodega. God. All right, here we go. Let's hear it again.
Let's print that shit out.
Oh dear. Okay, that was it, I think. Yeah. All right. So let's get this out. There's a part 3. It came later. It came much, much later. And maybe, okay. Remove from the studio. Remove from the studio. Okay. So let's get, he kept showing himself off. Even he may claim that he was trolling, and he probably was, but the very fact that these things enter his mind is disturbing and evil and diabolical to me. I don't know. That's how I view it, right? So there's that. Okay, video file. Here we go. All right. This one, Begsy, the most dangerous man in the world. God himself, the alpha male. The alpha male. Watch this, you bucks.
Shit.
Man, my mom was just here today.
Oh,
Like,
boy.
she does my laundry for me. Imagine that. 45. My
that's
mom
a
does my
creepy
laundry
shit.
for me and my son.
Yeah,
You can go around and talk about
Imagine
that one.
that.
That's just something she likes to do for people because she's nice.
Oh my God.
Your poor mother.
You know, in addition to still working
That's all I
full
gotta say.
time at her age,
Yeah.
she could be
Oh my
retired.
God.
So many fucking ways you don't even fucking know the half of it. I remember him fucking spurging one morning, right? Literally on the VC to me, like early as fuck. And it was quite early for me. And I'm in the UK, right? So it was even earlier in the US. And he was going on about his mum and having to move a fucking armchair out of the back of the car or
Oh,
the truck.
really?
Oh my God. And it was like, the way he spoke about it was almost fucking hateful.
Jesus Christ. You should
It
have
was,
recorded
yeah,
that.
it was full of fucking contempt for having to fucking like move a piece of fucking furniture. Well, I expect he, wanted her to fucking heave it out of the truck or whatever it fucking was. I don't know.
You should have recorded that because it would have been fun to play that back. You know, so he demands his mother. I mean, he demands financial support from her, no doubt. I have no question about that. Probably had to provide babysitting services for the kid, and oh God, and of course laundry. Yeah, you know, dude, at 45, with the father of a teenage son at the age of 45, bragging that your 60-something-year-old mother is doing your laundry still is not really quite the flex that you seem to think it is. You know, it's really not. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Okay. Hallowed be thy pocketbook. Here we go, Dove Kitty. You see, Steph, you got help here. Hallowed be thy pocketbook. Serious plea, please donate. Well, I curtsy to you and I tip my hat to you, Queen Kitty. I do. Good to see you, by the way, Kitty. I hope you're doing well. Negs is so dangerous that he's an agoraphobic. I know. You notice that in the year that he's been dating her, okay, or more like being her little gigolo, she always drives the 10 hours each way to and from between DC and Indiana. But notice how he never, ever, he has his own car, such as it is. He never, ever drives to her in DC. Such a big, tough guy. Ladies, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. A lazy fuck, his mother is worse for doing it. We're not going to disparage an old woman around here unless she's evil like Klonka. Yes. How the hell is he not embarrassed? His mother. I know. Like, I don't believe he even believes. What's worse, he believes it's a flex. That's the worst.
Agoraphobic. Let's be honest. He's just a lazy fuck, right? And remember, the world hates me, Pebbles. He can't fucking leave his place because of that reason alone.
Imagine trying to wash Neg's shit-stained underwear. No, I don't even want to think about that, Kim. But thank you for sharing.
Can you imagine him just trying to wash full stop? Full stop.
Oh my God.
No.
You know, I'm not surprised what you told me, what you repeated to me. I'm not surprised that he would treat his mom like garbage. Like I've heard from all over, but like his exes or the baby mothers, he'd always been abusive. I don't know if he actually was physically abusive, but I do know he was emotionally abusive. Psychologically abusive.
This is say, being spoon-fed all your fucking life makes you act like a continuous big fucking baby, that's for sure.
The man-child, hence the term man-child, right?
Yeah.
Our next, who art an addict, hallowed by the P-Bay from the Clonopin comb, the Delta 8 be done, right? 8 Steph, you're on a roll. You're on a roll, Steph. If anybody wants, you're on a roll. I'm proud of you. I knew you could do it. In the attic, as it is in the bodega. In the attic, as it is in the bodega. I've got a.
Not only that, I'm also wondering, right? Even the fact is, like, look, we know that he's inept as a fucking human being, right? Full stop.
Yeah.
Let alone as a fucking grown-ass man, just as a qualified fucking human, even he doesn't even failed, right? So there you go. But in the end of the day, he's fucking mother doing his washing, right? It's a real disservice. So the fact is that you haven't learnt that fucking task. The fact is you're a single parent, that you have got no skill set to pass on to your fucking child. Learn this shit, so you got stuff to pass down to the next generation, right? So what's the point in your mother doing it continuously? And now DC, apparently, who lives in Indiana permanently, why isn't she fucking doing his washing? She's making enough pies.
Yeah, that's a good question. She's making snozberry pie, but she's not doing laundry.
She's busy being a domestic goddess. She's not being stupid for slander
it looks
or
like
anything.
it in that fucking clutter fucking hauled room. Look at that fucking office space. Like, it's got so much shit in there now, it's overflowing.
She's such a gourmet cook. She's such a gourmet cook. You know what her highlight dish was? Trust me, I think it would make Gordon Ramsay cry. And it kind of makes Zach Choi ASMR's dishes actually look semi-appetizing. That's how bad it is. Her idea, are you ready, boys and girls? It was canned potatoes. Canned potatoes.
Well, to be fair, it is hard to peel potatoes and make pastry when you've got fingers that look like hers.
She wasn't making pastry.
They're like little stubbles, little nubbing fingers.
Okay. Canned
I want to try the poem, or not the poem, the prayer.
Okay. Ready.
Our negs, who art in the attic, hallowed be thy peanut butter. From Clonopin come, thy Delta 8 be done, in the attic as it is in the bodega. Lead us not into GERD, but deliver us from diverticulitis. That's as far as we got. We got to keep going, Steph.
And then we got to record that.
I think that's near perfect, Steph. But if you could just, instead of saying Delta 8, say Delta Section 8, that would have been chef's kiss.
Delta Section 8, yeah, as in Section 8. Section 8 housing, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we don't call it that here, but I get the idea. He hates women 100%. You can see it a mile off. Yet most of his audience are women, and they keep throwing money at him. I don't get it. Ada. If I asked my mother to do mine, I'd get a backhander. Oh, you would, eh, Dave? Rightfully so. Poppy Cats earlier in the chat said she, as a teenager, when she was a teenager and she was doing her parents' laundry. And Poppy Cats do that. I got to say the same thing, because my dad worked as a teacher. My mother was in school full time. She was working part time. She was in school full time. So that meant my brother and I had to pull more weight in the house to get the household to keep going.
I was like that too. My parents worked as well, and I used to wash mine and my brother's shirts because I just used to throw them obviously in the machine, but we didn't have a dryer. And I remember having to put it out on the air, and we had a gas fire in the place at that time, and it was I had to dry it in front of that before. It's like whatever.
I know, right?
You have to do what you have to do to wear clean clothes.
absolutely.
And not if you're him, you just sit around all grungy. Look at them, all fucking greasy-fied. It's like, is there a fucking water problem in Indiana? Not
I
just
don't
what
know.
you're drinking, but you're not fucking washing with it either.
I remember when I was younger, okay, I was in the 5th grade. I was like 11 years old at the time, and my brother was 7. And my mother took off with a girlfriend of hers to Florida for the week, so that left my father in charge. So it was now the cooking part was fine because my dad did all the cooking in the house anyway, and he loved cooking. It was the kitchen was his happy place. My mother couldn't cook to save her life, so we didn't starve. But laundry was something he was really not proficient with, so I had to do it.
Yeah, well, it's okay. Everybody pulls their weight. It's a household, right? It's like, well, that's the way I know it to be anyway.
David, he would slap the Irish right out of you. Sounds about right. He's lining up DC as his new mommy when it's, oh God, that is so sick and that is so sad. But you're probably right. I would not be surprised if that were the case. Yeah, exactly. Shaking my head to them all. Yeah. What if GERD was one of us? Your name always makes me want to sing. Hi guys. Hey Hessie. Hey Hessie. Meg's best advice to Lil Negs is school. Don't matter. Just go to a trade school. There's nothing wrong with trade school. Let's be fair. Not everybody can go to college, and these days a college degree, wherever you are, doesn't get you.
Yeah, but let's remember that he got hemmed into that he was told that he, not only his entire life, that he's fucking disabled and defunct, basically, but there's a thing of like, well, you don't have to set any money aside for college because he was like, well, you don't do this shit very well, so you're going to go to trade school. That was put upon him.
Oh, okay. I see what yeah, and that wouldn't surprise me too. That would be the case. Jeez, I thought the Klonka would have given money and sent him to Brown.
Well, I remember him actually saying that out of the horse's fucking mouth, by the way.
Oh, really? God, I wish there were clips of this. God, like I said, Steph oh, thank you, Steph. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. You were in timeout, Dog Kitty? For what? I don't know. Who put her in timeout? I don't know. Okay, you're okay. Well, you're back now.
No, I don't think so. Like sometimes the comments get held, and one of the mods has to okay him, and it got okayed. He wasn't timed out.
Yeah, that happens.
It just looks like your comment didn't appear to you, I think, but it did later at the date. Yeah.
Maybe all these women think they can save them. Oh God, I went through that whole period. I thought I can save someone years ago. Honestly, I thought I can save them. You know what? I didn't save them, and I ended up making my life a lot worse. So I learned my lesson 25 years ago. Yeah. I don't know what happened. It was an accident. But you can't do time. You can't undo time. So that's true. Thank you, little boots, David. Kim, trash like negs cannot be saved. They are just hoarders. It's true. Mr. Peanut Butter, good to see you. Yes, we said peanut butter. Oh, God. Good to see you, Mr. Peanut Butter. When my mom went back to school, the siblings and I pulled our weight. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's okay. We have faith in you. We have faith in you, Steph.
Well, to be fair, even my kiddo, like he's a boy, but he knows how to do all this shit. I don't make him do it, but I've taught him how to. So if he needed to put on a washing machine or needed to do stuff, he doesn't need to because I do all that stuff. But he's got the knowledge nonetheless. Give them the knowledge at least.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I bet you Mama Negs also fluffs and folds. Vanessa, I bet you she also fluffs and folds. That's sad. Seriously, that's sad. But he has the gall to bitch and complain about helping her move some furniture. God. No, he shouldn't.
Talking about a laundry service before? Was he just talking about?
Yeah, he did, didn't he? He liked to flex. He kept saying, yeah, he did mention he hired a laundry service. God. It's not peanut butter time yet. Calm your tits. It's not peanut butter time yet. Hey, Rose. Good to see you. Silvana slipped. That's possible.
Yeah, but maybe the laundry service was things like those bloody curtains and things in the attic that have probably sat in like old dust for 30 years. You know what I mean?
That's possible. That's possible. The upholstery.
The house just like looks like a college house. Like, you know how you like hang up tapestries over the windows and shit in college?
That house looks like it smells like granny.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you was younger and you used to walk into an old person's house and there used to be a certain smell and you couldn't place it. But
Both my grandmother's homes had that.
Yeah.
It just smells old.
Yeah. And you know that.
And a bunkweed.
Oh yeah, both my moms had that. Okay, what's the other
smell of mothballs and lavender? Oh my God, Kate, you we almost simultaneously said that shit. Mothballs and Bengay, that'll do. Nice one.
Kate Winslet could see. Okay.
Most dangerous man on the planet, huh? Why don't you have a day job? Why don't you go to work like real men?
Too dangerous.
Too dangerous.
I can't make this shit up if I tried. That's why I have to play the video. Receipts or it never happened, right? Well, here you go. Well, here are the receipts. You know?
Right.
Most dangerous man on the planet, huh? Why don't you have a day job? Why don't you go to work like real men?
Too dangerous.
Too dangerous. People might smell him, you know.
You might have to take a shower. And brush his teeth, but not in peanut butter or Mountain Dew, but actually with toothpaste and water. Clean water, hopefully. Oh, God.
What's up, Kate Winslet?
Yeah, we're good. It's good to see you, mothballs and Bengay. It's good to see you, Kate Winslet. That's okay. Don't worry about it.
Dora, there's a big body of water just down the road from him. A big body of water. Yeah, he's petrified of water. Remember?
Yes, but I thought where he lived was landlocked.
Did you ever see his, Did you ever see his photography?
No.
Oh, you didn't? I got to some shit to send you then.
Oh, really? His house smells of weed, sweat, and failure. That sounds about right, Ada.
Mostly failure.
He had this whole photography thing going on, right? And the photos from those sessions are pure brilliance. First of all, there's a whole session of him down by this dirty body of water, like with all the litter floating on the water, and he's photographing all the fucking litter on the water. And then the next set of photos were like this odd couple that were laying on the grass and in all these poses with guns. Yeah, there was some good shit. I'll send you some stuff.
Okay, yeah, I'd love to have some laps. Love to have some
Sounds
laps.
like some great redneck art.
Yeah.
Oh, I got shit that'll make your head spin. You wait.
I bet. It's disturbing. It's completely disturbing because he is diabolical after all. Yeah, so here it is. So here we go. Here's another one.
Does she drive a Kia?
Hang on.
Most dangerous man on the planet, huh? Why don't you have a day job?
Oh,
Why don't you go to work like real men?
Too dangerous.
Sorry. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. Okay. We already played that. God, no. What's the new clip I need? Okay. New video file. Let's go. All right. So hang on. Oh yeah, the letters. When I got the phone calls, Yaba and Sam got the same phone call I did, and I believe Belinda's daughter did as well. Where we were told that if we it was basically a bunch of incoherent babble. But we did make out, a threat. He was going to bash our heads in with bricks, and that included Yaba's 7-year-old daughter. Now, look, regardless how one might feel about Yaba, making a phone call threatening the life or the safety of a 7-year-old child is wrong. This is why when Beggs cries and whines about Yaba having called his son a retard. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that out loud. Okay. Regard. Shouldn't said that. I'm not impressed because he didn't say anything. He didn't condemn the phone calls that happened. We know the phone calls happened because they've been played on streams. They've been played on Twitter. So we know the phone calls happened. I went on stream after I got my phone call and I played the thing. And I even had a second call and it rang and it was them. And I had it playing on speakerphone on stream, you know? So we know
Well,
the call.
let's remember this. They haven't verified one goddamn fucking thing. Everything that they have shown to this point is been easily fucking doctored material as well on top of that, including the Twitter DMs that he likes to say, oh, I've got it all in my email. Yeah, you've got it all in your email because they're from different stock accounts on Twitter.
Yeah.
And if he was to show the true Twitter thing, we would see the handle and no, that's not the fucking correct thing. So that's why you show that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Now, my roommate this is with my roommate. My roommate was around when the phone calls came in, so he knows about them.
Threatening women or threatening people.
What?
Yeah.
It's in the press.
Yeah, things about bashing people's heads in with bricks.
Hey,
This
who
will
was
be in the
that?
background.
Yeah,
Is that your kid?
yeah. Who the fuck was that?
Oh my
Shut up, know your
God.
place. Know your place.
Was there a
And my-
Know your place. Know your place.
Your roommate did sound like Orange.
I know he did.
Though.
I
Like
know.
his canter is kind of the same. Like he holds up in the same way when he talks. It's pretty
I
funny.
don't know what was wrong that night. I really don't. So
He sounded like, who did you say he sounded like?
Like MFW's. She's back with him, so her new boy thing again. Orange.
Oh, I know the
That's
one
what they
you
call
mean.
him. So he sounds a lot like him. So when they're saying like kid, like that guy Orange does have a kid. So they heard Fedora in the back and thought it was him. It went on for a while. They really didn't know who the hell.
Oh, come on, let's be fair. They were just gonna think kid no matter fucking what anyway, with them not.
Yep.
Hi,
More
Jeff.
evidence of
Is
that.
that the men are telling?
Yeah, GP, you gotta change your stuff, GP.
I was recording it. Yeah, basically. So basically that was it. Look at them scrambling though. Look at them. They were scrambling. Look at Trash. That he's picking his glasses. He kind of looks. You've been caught, dude. I don't know if you picked up something different.
At first, I thought that he had a yellow bandana on, like Nex is wearing a bandana, because where the headphones like are trimming off that yellow cap that he's wearing, I kind of thought it was like he was going full Nex, you know, which I wouldn't be surprised at this point in time. In fact, actually, I coined that term, going full fucking Nex, because the last message I ever fucking sent to Tragic, because I trolled his ass gloriously. I told you about this before. Little Boots also knows how much I trolled him.
Oh, wow.
And like I literally had to be so transparent with my trolling towards the end. Like it was like I'm almost like typing, I'm trolling you, wanked, you know. And he got so fucking mad and blocked me because I was like, oh, you know, about your mentors, you know, take care of it. Like he's like, oh, do you gaslighting me? You know.
It was
yeah, the last sentence. The last sentence I ever uttered to him, and this was 2 weeks.
is going to end up in some random pond.
This was 2 weeks before he did the turnaround with Negs and all that, right? And the last thing I ever said to him was, "You don't want to be like Negs, right?"
Oh no, he wants to be exactly like him.
No, this was 2 weeks before they'd gone over there and done all that. Yeah,
that was when he started getting mad at Hussey. When he started getting mad at Belinda.
I already caught it from the jump, like me and Little Boots were talking about.
Because 2 weeks before that big turn, I had dipped. I had left.
Yeah,
because that was when Nietzsche and AK and Little Boots and he had a bit of a falling out in the Discord because he got all upset about being called cucked. Right?
Yeah,
so
I left for like
back
2
to
weeks.
Me thinking that he thought that I was going to be on his side, and I just trolled his ass left, right, and center, and then the penny dropped.
I know. Hang on. It was Lil Vash that made them calls. You can even hear his voice with the voice changer. Yeah. Belinda said the same thing, and we all agree with it. Even though the phone numbers appear to have come from Zoom after Sam and Yabba did their trace of the calls that they got, which were traced to one Corey Barnhill. Yeah. Traffic and Clonkas and Columbine, and for a while screeching each
Well, there's
other.
a whole reason why he got in with Plate Gang, and if people don't realise this, I'll join the dots for you all. The Plate Gang thing came in with Dark Ninja. Plate Gang had a beef with Dark Ninja for the longest time. They made up this slanderous thing about Dark Ninja having a dating Discord with us.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Which wasn't true, and I knew it wasn't true.
I always
Like,
believed it
I
was.
saw all the receipts on that shit, like close to 2 years ago, right? So I knew all of that wasn't true. I've always been friendly with Dark Ninja because he was also trolled in. He was also trolled in Tragic. Like Little Boots realizes this. She knows that me and Dark Ninja have both trolled Tragic. It's Tragic that never realized that. You know.
Hey Kim. Hey, Kim says they are terrible trolls, Kate. If you were nice, you would give them pointers. Kate Winslet, you need to start a school on how to troll. You need to start a school on how to troll.
Right, David. Yeah, Dark Ninja put a video out to prove it's all bullshit, and he did another one recently to prove it again because he did it on his Super Medical, and he's done it on his Dark Ninja channel because they keep running with this. And the whole Plate Gang thing with Roxo. Now, Roxo comes from Plate Gang. Now, Roxo was in all of Petty Fam, Miss Parker's, and Frankie's Discords and all things like this, feeding information back to Plate Gang. And there's this is where they're all obsessed with the whole P word thing and like doing pedo hunting stuff. But they want to like falsify evidence and then claim that they found a P word when they haven't. Like some sort of internet like warriors or something. And we know that Tragic and Negs are into that shit because they was going to do a pedo hunters channel, which I've got in the DMs that
well, why don't they start with hunting each other, okay? Because with Negs, he mentions that word so often, it talks about it so often, it's disturbing, and I have to wonder if this is projection. Is he? You know, and Traffic, I saw that part of my falling out, the beginning of my falling out with Traffic was when I saw that old video of his from his old Matthew Ballgagger channel where he was with his kids. It was, I'm surprised YouTube let it stand all these years, to be honest.
Plus, I'd already given you a few tips off. Like, I hadn't said too much because, you know, my style, I'm not here to fucking convince people. You know what I mean? It's like, but if I think, especially if you're worth something to me and I consider you a friend, which I do, I go back way with you, that I said to you a few things like be cautious and whatnot and don't necessarily trust him, right?
Right. Well, anyways, I saw that video circulating on Twitter where he was with his kids, pretty young. They were under the age of 12, certainly. I don't know exactly what age, under the age of 12, you know. And it was a game of, they were doing, where's the P? Where's the P? And there was Traffic wearing some weird Snapchat filters. And he altered his voice because we all know he loves that voice switcher. And it was like, where's the P? I'm not going to say the word, but you all know what I'm saying. Where's the P? Where's the P? And I'm like, holy shit. YouTube allowed this to stand?
Well, he'll tell you because that comes from Eminem song, apparently. So he was having his kids emulate that section from the song. So he kind of covers his legitimacy, like whether those minors should be listening to, you know, records like that at that age. I don't know. That's up for the parents' discretion, I guess, at that point. But to put it publicly out there on YouTube, and he claims that he hasn't got the password to that channel, and if anybody uses it, he'll strike them, blah, blah, blah. But he does, because you can contact YouTube even if you've lost details too on your YouTube accounts and quite easily verify it's yourself.
Well, here's the other issue I have with it. I was told by someone that apparently it was Beggs that first, when Beggs and Traffic were on the outs. Okay. Now let's remember Klonka and Beggs for the better part of a year before they all kissed and made up. For the better part of a year, they were sworn enemies, and Beggs kept calling him the P word and the predator, like he does with everybody he hates. So, you know, I stopped taking that seriously long ago because of that, you know. But apparently I learned later that someone told me that he actually played that video on his channel on Rumble or
no, that's what, look, and this is the other thing, right? It's all a game to them, and everything they put out there, right, is to be victimized in the sense of like there's no mistakes made, right?
Yeah.
So everything like they want to be victims, so they've got to make sure that the content and things or certain stuff is used again, and then they can claim certain victim points for just that, and you can seek negative attention very easily on YouTube. We know that's easily done, right? But there's a way to wield it and to dupe your audience to think that you're the victim when really you're baiting the whole internet by putting your shit out there in the first place. And that's what they both do continuously.
Exactly. Okay, let's play this.
They're on the beach and they're like
fighting a good fight for
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get back.
Oh, Belinda did.
Your video.
I don't understand.
You were the one who played that video when you were telling everybody what kind of a predator, what traffic was, when you were
Okay.
You played that video, Banks.
Right.
You played
Okay.
At least he doesn't deny that.
So
Yeah. It'll be a sweet read on the farms later. Oh my God. She fucking up and left. That bitch ain't even in the damn chat no more over there.
Okay, what ended up happening was I didn't get the rest of it, unfortunately. I'll have to find it later. But okay, what he said at the end of that, okay, because let's remember when he played that video, that was going to be his proof that Traffic was this PDF and this, that, the other thing, and he's this horrible, god-awful predator. And, now that they're all buddy now, it's just cringe. That next is not inappropriate. It's just cringe. Not inappropriate. That's what he said. Yeah. So this is another reason why I can't take him seriously when he claims to be this protector of children, this advocate for children. I can't take him seriously. And he proved that. It's like, yeah, now he's your buddy. This big horrible predator.
Those that protest too much, all of that. The fact is that you feel the need to do all of that tells me everything I need to know, because those that often offer up, I'm this, I'm that, are often far from, so yeah.
Exactly. They are terrible trolls, Kate. If you are nice, you would give them pointers. Yeah, okay. We went over that, yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm behind. It's always the loudest creeps screaming the PDF files. They always have sketchy stuff on their hard drives. Yep, you're right, Kate. You're right. Okay. And I wanted to say thank you guys for keeping entertained while I was on my walk in the park. There are so many birds. I think birds, I can't see it.
Ducks and baby chicks.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
Enjoy your walk, Kim. Enjoy your walk. All right. So that's what I said. I didn't get that end part.
Steph's finished with the thingy. Go on, Steph.
Oh, really? Really? Let's see it.
Be there to do the rendition of it.
Let's see it. All right. Here we go. There we go, little boots.
Oh boy. I'll let her keep typing. But our negs, who art in the attic, howled it be thy alpha from Clonopin come, thy food stamps be done in the attic as in the bodega. Give us this day our daily peanut butter, and forgive us our transgressions as we forgive those who transgress against us, who harass against us. Lead us not into GERD, but deliver us from struggle straps. For thine is grandma house. Oh my God.
That is wow. Chef's kiss.
The EBT and the vapes.
And the vapes.
Oh my God.
I knew you had
well done, Steph.
I knew you had it in you, Steph. I knew you had it in you. Hey, look, it's Sunday. It's a day for praying, right? Okay. Or so I've been told. Okay. Thank you, Steph. Thank you. So we've got you see, we did something spiritual today. We all prayed. There.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for leading us in prayer, Reverend Lil Boots. Excellent work. Yes, Stub Kitty. Excellent work. Bravo. Excellent. Okay, wait a minute.
We need one for DC now, Steph, so get on it.
Oh no, poor Steph. Don't overwork her. She did. No, she
He
did
loves
good. She
it.
did so good.
I think her face might melt if you like pray at her though.
Who?
DC.
I think they'd all melt. I think they'd all spontaneously combust.
Burn the witch, is that what you're saying, little bits? I think you are. I read between the lines, clearly.
Ding dong, the witches. I say it. Ding dong, the witches. Hey, Beggs wanted me to unalive myself, so turnabout is fair play. The only reason is I can't say it because I can't risk my channel. But yes, that's another thing, Beggs, that you don't have and I do. I still have a monetized operational channel. It doesn't make much, a whole hell of a lot, but it's still monetized and it's still intact. And that one copyright strike I had against me by MFW, gone. There we go. All right. So what are we going to do? Share video. What have I got?
Do things get deleted if like the channel, because MFW's channel was nuked?
Yeah. Yeah, because her channel did get you. It was actually around that time when her channel got nuked. I was kind of nervous, about appealing, because here's the thing. I was nervous about appealing because I knew her propensity for doxing. And yeah, I had already been doxed, but at that time, my home address had not yet been doxed. It had not yet been doxed. That came much later. But,
we know that Negs had that shit anyway, regardless, because of the whole laptop thing, right? Which he involved himself in. And let's clear that up as well, right here, right now. Yeah, Fedora was sick as fuck. She was absolutely sick as fuck. She wasn't even communicating with that many people. I was one of the few that was doing regular communication with her. Negs definitely didn't fucking reach out to her. Put it that way.
No, he
right? Didn't. And the same with when Punky was ill. He didn't reach out to her. He would get all the news from me. I would reach out to people. I was the fucker that cared, and Fedora couldn't sit at the computer, let alone fuck Negs' Twitch streams. All he was concerned about was having another fucking viewer there, another supporter or whatnot.
Hang on, sorry about that. Go ahead.
At the end, she couldn't sit at a computer full stop. She was in bed at that time, had a lot of medical problems. I wanted to get her a laptop. It was my suggestion. So she could fucking lay in bed and have a laptop. It wasn't even for Negs' streams. I just wanted to do a GoFundMe for a laptop for her, right? And I said something about it, and he leapt on it I've got a laptop, because he didn't want and dare one of his cash cows give 1 penny to Fedora, right? So he'd rather get rid of his secondhand laptop to her. I didn't ask him to involve himself in that shit.
No, I know. And this is the thing. Now he still claims that it was this Rolls Royce and it was very expensive. Look, I had it assessed with my friend. My friend who was the volunteer who worked for a number of local charities before she passed away a month later. She offered to take I decided I wanted to give the laptop to a charity because I was starting to believe it was cursing my home. Laugh if you will, but I'm into that astrology and all that. That's my thing. So,
look, that I felt so much responsibility for it, but for even mentioning this fucking thing, because I just wanted to do it on the side. It was my thing, right? And I wasn't asking his community to contribute. The fact is, if they want to, they will, and if they don't anyway. Full stop. Exactly. Or they'll take out, 1 bit of money for Negs or whatever. But still, by the by, the fact is that I mentioned it was on me. And when he inserted himself and wanted to send that laptop, as you know, I paid all the shipping costs on that, don't you? So, because I felt that responsibility, because it was me that had brought it up anyway.
Yeah. Hey, Christine, good to see you. Okay. So anyways, that's basically what happened. Most of you know, a year and a half ago, that fateful Halloween weekend, I was rushed to the emergency room after, and I spent all of holiday. It was just horrible. And then after that, with the diagnosis, I was walking around with fluid in my lungs, which meant I could barely walk. I was barely able to breathe. So yeah, exactly what was happening. And it was Death's idea to give me a hand with that. with the whole laptop thing. I did not ask for it, and I don't ask for things. I did have a GoFundMe that was set up by
No, she didn't ask for it at all. And again, I reiterate, I wasn't even concerned about her coming to Nex's streams, and she'll verify that even. It was more about, I was concerned she was in bed and depressed, and I wanted her to be able to have something. That's all it was. It was meant to come from a good place.
I know, but the thing was, I felt I wanted something positive to come out of that whole fiasco. I really wanted something positive to come out of the fiasco.
Yeah, me too.
So
I'm glad you donated it, Fedora. I'm glad, because you even run it past me, because you know that I paid the shipping on it, and you said to me about it, and I was like, no, I'm all for that.
Yeah, because I wanted something good to come out of it. And my friend, I'm not going to give her name, obviously. I mean, even though she's passed away since, but I'm not going to give her name. She worked for a number of charities, and she hit me up on Facebook, and she said, I can help you. I can help you. She said she was working with an organization that was helping with refugee families, helping them set them up in homes, set the kids up in school, French lessons, French language lessons for the parents, what have you, the whole gamut. So she said that this family that she was working with can use the laptop for their daughter who was about to go to high school. And I said, okay, that works well for me. Yeah, that's positive if that family can get help. But the other thing was, I started to be convinced, and call me paranoid if you want, but
I know you mentioned it to me. We was talking about spyware. That was what it was. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, spyware. So I told my friend, and my friend was tech savvy, so I knew she was going to look at it. She was going to have it assessed. I told her look, before you give it to this family,
clean the bad juju.
Make sure it's clean. Make sure it's clean. Okay, make sure the hard drive is clean. And meanwhile, I had Traffic DMing me in Discord. He even had Who Is She DM me. Oh yeah, who is she at that time? She was quite smitten with old Traffic.
Oh, I know.
They wanted me to give the laptop to Traffic. They wanted me to give it to him. I know Begs wanted me to pass it to him before he started fighting with him.
Oh no, because in one day, that day where he was spazzing out, he literally, within the beat of 2 sentences, went from tell Fedora to give that laptop to Tragic, and then underneath it, actually, no, basically screw Tragic. He doesn't deserve it either, sort of thing. Like, so it was like one thing would come out of his mouth, then he would contradict himself immediately, you see. This is what you're dealing with.
Yeah. Hey, T girl, that's okay. It'll be up in replay. Thank you. And yeah, I know you were, Kitty. I know you were. Yeah, I know you were. And I hope you're doing okay. But yeah, so anyways, yeah, so that's the thing. So I wanted something positive to come out of this whole fiasco, and that's what I was going to do. I thought at first about shipping it back to him, and then I looked at the cost, shipping from Montreal. It's like, no, I'm not.
No,
I still think you should have.
You know what I mean? And I wasn't going to fucking do it 2 ways. So fuck him. I didn't give a shit if you smashed it with a hammer at that point. Fuck them.
Well, actually, Belinda had that idea.
Yeah, I still think you should have sent it to Belinda, and she could have shot it on camera.
And she was going to do it on camera. She was going to do it on screen. She was going to shoot it.
I would have flown to Tennessee just to be there for that.
Yeah.
Belinda even offered to pay for the shipping.
Yeah.
She offered to pay for the freaking shipping. But no, I really wanted something like, while this would have been entertainment for us for probably several days, this would have been content and entertainment for all of us.
Yeah, you're making things right with the world. Good for you. I understand it.
No, the fucking woke SJW and me. The woke SJW and me. I know.
No, that's my title. I don't know how I was bestowed this title. That's what Nex calls me. He thinks I'm some woke SJW because, like, I think one time I yelled at him about the vaccine because he was like preaching anti-vax of everything, and I was like, "You're retarded. Please don't do that."
And you wrote him your Republican voter registration, girl.
Look, if you dare have a different opinion from fucking him, then it makes you,
Yeah,
far less.
you're immediately just the other side, like immediately. And then I leaned into it because then he called me Little Boost, and that was funny.
Oh god! And then this whole
Yeah, your large boots and fuck knows
yeah,
what.
large boots, and you shit.
That's large poops to you.
Yeah. I think he's jealous though because he already admitted. Remember, he went on Twitter and saying he was constipated all the time. He's jealous of you. At the same time, he says you shit a lot. He's jealous of you.
Yeah, he wants to call me large poops and all that kind of bullshit, and then wants to post constipation meds, and then I'm not supposed to laugh at it. Like, what kind of punishment is that? And then I do laugh, and that's grounds to like dox and threaten me.
I hate when you fucking laugh.
Rude. You can't tempt someone with that shit. That was too stupid.
I mean, that is what it was. God damn it. But yeah.
Yeah, they put a picture of my damn grandma on Twitter.
I know they did. I know they did.
You call me big poops, I'm gonna laugh at your constipation meds.
Well, they came for me and you a week apart, did they not, Little Boots? A week apart for both of us.
Whatever.
Behind a block wall, no mind. They're trying to fucking dox me in my picture, even though I'd used my image by that point because I knew they was going to try and pull some shit on me. So I was like, yeah, middle finger, what you think you done something there? Like,
and
yeah,
what did they do? Like, grab the oldest ones they can find? Like, it was
whatever. Because you know what I did? I just put that picture of AK next to the picture of the horse. I was like, remind this herpes whore what she fucking looks like.
Oh my god. No, these people are. Oh god, these people are so horrific. Yeah. So yeah.
Hi, Jill.
Hey, Jill. Yeah, good to see you here,
Jill.
Good to see you here. Jill too also has a channel. I don't know it offhand, but if there is a mod in chat that can put it up, that would be great. Yes, we small channels, we have to stick together, don't we? We do. Okay. So, anyways. So yeah, that was basically the whole horrific laptop story. Thank you for telling it.
There you go.
I was getting tired. Like last night, I was under fire, literally. Under fire, and I knew that in Belinda's chat they were cheering me on when I was on that battle. They were all cheering me. Go Fedora, go Fedora, get him, Fedora. And I'm like, oh shit, shit. Okay, so. A lot of what I wanted to say didn't come out right or couldn't, and it's like, oh god, I don't really.
You're all right. You're a champ.
I don't know what I do. I don't do well on the fly. That's true. I did pretty good.
MVP.
I did pretty good, but I basically told them when Begsy was doing his whole shtick about the laptop and how I'm sitting on his laptop. Oh yeah, they're convinced I still have it. I don't care what they think. Yeah, nice try, Beggs. Before he knew exactly what I was doing with it, or so it seemed. I was convinced he had spyware in it, but my friend would have arranged for the spyware to be taken out, so he wouldn't have been able to track it afterwards.
Maybe it would do him some good to learn some high school like English and shit. I think.
Yeah, I know. So I basically told him I didn't want to rehash it. This happened a year and a half. This all happened a year and a half to a year ago, from the time I was sick. From the time I was sick till later. And it took me a long time, like Little Boots death. Most of you in chat who have been with me all this time, you all know it took me a while to recover. It's a long recovery.
You had one thing after another, if you remember rightly. It was like, it wasn't just one thing. Yeah.
It was, and it was pretty scary. A lot of the time. I was
scared for you, and you were scared as well. And like, we were both talking at the time, and like my heart was in my fucking throat, like as you were saying stuff to me, and I was like, yeah, as your friend, I wanted to just be there and like hold your hand for it,
Oh yeah, well, I wasn't allowed visitors at the hospital because
I know.
Pandemic. And we had some of the most draconian pandemic laws in the free world. Like we were the only one. We had a curfew, for fuck's sake. We had a curfew.
I remember you saying
curfew. For a while, they changed it to 10 p.m. because people needed to walk their dogs or something. But I swear, heaven forbid that a dog should be out after 10 o'clock.
Sorry, ma'am. Your dog can't go shit. There's COVID.
But all
outside.
that does when you put a time frame on it, like a curfew, is that you make sure that you're condensing a time frame so there's more people in a shorter time frame than extending the time.
Well,
So
it only spreads after 10 p.m. Didn't you know that?
Yes, that's right. But they closed all the stores. The government issued an edict that all stores have to be closed on Sundays. I guess COVID only spread on Sundays. I don't know. Yeah, he was constantly berating me, puppy cats. Yeah, he was. Yeah. So, oh my God. Yeah, my recovery took forever. It took a long time. There was a time I was nervous because there was talk because the fluid had slightly increased in my lungs. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Jill. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, to be honest, they've said some of the most disgusting shit about Fedora, and Fedora knows that. And Little Boots too, like I took a lot of time off or whatnot, but I said to them both, like, this shit is, I'm poking my head up now. It's like, it's too much.
Yeah, it was. It was just way too much. And anyways, but you remember when I had the fluid increase, there was the hospital at that time, they were trying to debate whether to to put a drain in my lung, like to insert a tube in my right lung.
Mm-hmm.
It, and that was terrifying me. Remember, that was stressing the fuck out of me.
I remember me and you were in the hospital when me and you was messaging back and forth and you was going through it, and I've never heard you, speak with fear before, because you have got real fucking tenacity. Let's be fair, look up, like even last night, no fear, you go fucking marching in there. So for me to hear you with like fear, it was like startling to me, you know what I mean?
Well, I had heard with that test, because basically it's exactly as it sounds. They insert a needle into you and they have to put the tube in. The problem was in the past, I didn't know this at the time, but in the past, thank you so much for the super chat, Boo Boo. Boo Boo, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. I was on fire last night. Thank you, Boo Boo. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you. So back to what I was saying, it's like at that time, it was It was horribly terrifying. I couldn't have any visitors. My ex was barely allowed to bring me food, and then it was only at certain times. It was like horrible. It's like I had to stay in my room. I couldn't wander around the hallways because COVID, and it was just horrible. But anyways, I didn't know this at the time, but I did know that in the past, when inserting tubes into the lungs, sometimes they would collapse the lung.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's what scared me, that they would collapse.
When you had pleurisy as well, which your lung was filling up, like the layer in between of the lung lining was filling with fluid as well.
Oh, Steph is on a roll. Hang on. Steph is on a roll. I'm glad we got some laughs. And thank you, Jill. I'm glad I'm better too. Here we go. Steph's on a roll now. Let's go.
Clara, who art in the DC, sorta, in the Washington, D.C. Our Clara, who art in the D.C., how to be thy Muma. From litigation come, thy war chest be done, in the attic as it is in Washington. Give us this day our daily goose fat, and forgive us our EPOs, as we forgive those who take out EPOs against us. Lead us not into Botox, oh no, but deliver us from the GERD. For thine is Mrs. Nick's house. The designer bags and the blinky vapes forever and ever. Amen. I kind of pre-read all of it except for that last part.
Well done,
Let's all applaud. Let's give an applause for Steph. I'm gonna lead it off with my tambourine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lead it off with my tambourine.
Tambourine that shit.
Because T-Girl loves my tambourine. I don't know if T-Girl's still around, but she loves my tambourine. Oh, there she is. Yeah, there's T-Girl. There's T-Girl. Yes, Steph is killing it. T-Girl, everybody, tambourine. Yay! Bravo, Steph. Bravo, Steph. T-Girl, put both in traffic in their places. I tried, T-Girl. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I know Belinda was proud
of it. You know what, Steph? You should start a production company. I think you have the talent.
She does. Steph, you do have the talent. You have more talent than, cute stoner boy.
You could pen these songs for him.
We should
He
write
could
him some
play
songs,
3
actually.
chords that he knows. You know, you could be
You could give
humming.
Sheesa F. Ucker a run for money.
Fucking hell.
You remember Sheesa F. Ucker?
I do.
Ah, Jeff does. There you go.
I do
Jeff
indeed.
F. Ucker. Yeah, Steph, you're on a roll. Thank you, Kitty. Okay, we know you're watching, GERD. Hi, Klonka. I'm sure she was watching while she was screaming. I don't even know what it was about. Yeah, I know you love my tambourine, so I play it for you when I can. Thank you. So, anyways, I had one more video. We're gonna play this one. All right, let's do it.
I'm being good right now.
How do you know what Fedora looks like?
Yeah.
What
I mean,
Well, let's be fair. I have shown my face on camera before. Okay.
Your news.
What? We're gonna play that back.
Yeah, he said nudes. He did.
But I sent him nudes.
Yeah.
okay,
It's a
see,
joke to them.
that's where you get ignorant.
He claimed I sent him his nude. I sent him nudes. Yeah.
Well, if you had Fedora, then the threat of does she not realize I have hundreds of her fucking
I
nudes
know,
would already
right?
be out there, let's be honest.
You know what? I'm disappointed in myself, and this is where I don't do well on the fly. I forgot entirely, and I should have done this. Damn. What I should have said to him was, "Oh, really? My nudes? Huh? Are they that memorable? Okay. Tell me, where are all my tattoos? What position? What tattoos do I have? What tattoos do I have? And where are they all positioned?"
Yeah, no, you would have said, tell me where my fucking mole is. You know, you got one in Savannah.
So, yeah, it
That
was like,
Meg's butt. No, it wasn't.
pardon me?
I said that was
No, it
Meg's
wasn't.
butt.
So what he did,
No,
he
it
did
wasn't.
he did a secondary one. So he posted the first one, which Belinda found was from months prior to that, which was the genuine one of Silvana, and then he posted an overlap one, making out that was the one that everyone was reading about like a prick.
And the only reason Klonka's mad, of course, because partly, and it's not just because Alex dumped a bunch of DMs, but
Klonka's mad because her ass fell off like 8 years ago.
oh god, she's still gonna blame Alex for losing her job. Oh my god.
And the fact that Gigi fucking instigated that shit is laughable. Absolutely laughable. Because how long ago was it, Fedora, that I made you those channel emotes with the all roads lead to Gigi?
Yeah, I remember that.
A year and a half ago? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it's still global warming is Gigi's fault, you know. But this time, no, her job loss is Alex's fault. So, god damn. I'll be honest. That has really helped me to focus on something somewhat creative and to laugh. So thank you for entertaining my silliness. Well, thank you for entertaining us, Steph. Thank you.
It was beautiful, Steph. We are now all blessed.
Yeah. We are.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Sunday. This is church. This is Sunday.
Epic in every way, Steph.
This is Sunday school. He wishes you sent him nudes. He said that because like I knew first of all, 30 years ago, traffic would have been about, 10? 10, 15? It would have been highly inappropriate of me. God damn it. Would have been highly. Yes, it's Gigi's fault. Absolutely. It's Gigi's fault. So that was the thing. God damn it. He claims that I sent him nudes. But the things that come out.
OnlyFans collab with him, Fedora.
Did you know that he was supposed to? Do you know that he claimed he was going to do an OnlyFans collab with Callie? Let's picture this for a second. The OnlyFans with Callie.
No.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, well, it was like, remember when it was put out, they're like, oh, I wanted to do one with Chantel, so whatever.
I was about to get to that. I was about to come to that. Think
It's
about this. You know how many months he hounded Chantel about collabing on OnlyFans with him?
Yeah.
He hounded Chantel for many, many months to do OnlyFans with him. And Chantel
been full circle with the whole Chantel thing, because you and I became close and friendly. Like, we both stemmed from Negs's thing. I came in through Peanut Store, and I met you in Negs's. But if you remember rightly, a few of us all went over to Chantel's channel to be friendly after the first time she came into Negs's channel. After that soup incident, you remember, like, oh, go watch the Holocaust instead, DC sort of comment or whatever it was.
Yeah,
Go react
God
to that.
damn it. But you
And
know,
she's
like I said, anyways, he was hounding Chantel to do OnlyFans with him for months, and she wasn't having it. She was ignoring it, or if somebody, one of her VIVs told her, she kind of laughed it off, you know. And in other words, like, the intent was clear. She was not going to trash it. You know you're low when even Chantel, who will travel on the other side of the world for a dude, won't even collab on an OnlyFans with you.
We've all been chasing that Chantel bag since forever and a day. That's what I'm basically saying, since way back then, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know,
which
that's
is the
why
only reason why I was made a mod by fucking Foodie Beauty. If you remember, I was made a mod.
I
It's because
remember.
me, you, Lamera Magrosa, Punky, a few of us from Negs's channel all went over there to like because she'd been friendly. It was a way of us being friendly back.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. At that time, you know, how do you get good times? Yeah.
And
But
when I realized, and I said to you, look, she's a full-time fucking troll, and I told you the heads up behind the scenes, being her mod, and I had a conversation with you. I said, look, I don't want to do the you're this, you're that, and throw my wrench at her and make a big spectacle of it.
I know.
I said, what do I do to you? And you said, just gently slip away. So that's what I did, right?
Look, you know, it's like, you know, look, I don't even react to people reacting to Chantel unless there's something really drama worthy or something. I don't really react to those reacting to videos reacting to Chantel anymore. I really don't. Chantel reactions are a dime a dozen to me. Seriously,
They've always had it intimate for me from that day forward. She spoke about me on her stream because I was Chantel's mod, so let's not forget that. And this is why she still goes with this whole discrediting me thing, like, oh, she jumps from community to community. No, bitch, I was only ever in there because we all went over from Nexus anyway in the first place. It wasn't that I was there originally.
Yeah.
Right? You remember the timeline on all that?
I do. So when is he going to do it with Callie? Supposedly in June, boo boo. Supposedly in June. Yeah. I didn't hear Callie say she was going to do it, but this is twisted. We know that Beggs is now lusting after her because we body language don't lie, facial expressions don't lie, and Beggs would be a lousy poker player. He'd be a terrible poker player. He can't do bluff face. He can't do poker face. Can't. So there's that. But yeah, it was like, I don't react to those types of videos anymore because they're a dime a dozen.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's an exception to the rule, it would have to be something totally outrageous or totally egregious, but otherwise I won't do it. I won't, you know,
you would have to let the mask slide completely, you know, and you'd be like the whole troll thing be like full disclosure, let's say, for you to make it worth your while now, because you know
exactly. You know, I'm not one who's, look, I'm fat myself, you know, I'm not going to go into a barrage of fat shaming. I might make an exception and to retaliate to Gothic Glitter, who called me a fat bitch, among other things, a fat fucking bitch cunt last night. Wait, you know.
But come on, I mean, that's like the face of a fucking overfed hamster, that shit. I mean, come on, Fedora.
It surprised me, to be honest.
What?
Her face.
Yeah. I mean, fucking hell, she surprised herself. Did you see her look at her fucking self down the camera? She was like, fuck.
Man, I replayed Tragic's looking at the camera like so many times. He's like, what? And it's like, you can see his mouth turn like he has to try and be serious.
Tragic told me that, Tragic had told me that Gothic basically admitted that not only was she, like, in love with Negs, but also in love with him.
Oh, my God. Oh my God.
This is why I was ruled out as like the fucking fake girlfriend, because he was like got all these fat bitches after him.
Yeah, of course. I do remember that.
Yeah, you remember that, Fedora. And you remember him fawning all over me in your chat room. Oh, death sounds so hot, blah blah blah.
I know. He was doing all that.
Yeah, wasn't he just? And more.
Yeah, no, Look, I had to learn about Beggs the hard way. I had to really learn about him the hard way, honestly.
Well, you know, the only reason why he hasn't dropped DMs on me and tried to make me out to be a stalker bitch like the others, like fucking like he did with Bridget or like he did with Who Is She, is because one, I was playing the game with him. Every time he said something back to me, I would mirror his behavior. I was trolling him fucking harder than he ever fucking could troll me, which Little Boots knows about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to quit with.
So the reason is
like,
he's not
oh my
going to
god,
come
I
out
don't even know what's going on
favourable.
anymore.
If he shows those DMs of us, right, everything is a fucking troll, and he just looks like a goof in it. So he probably doesn't want to show those.
Well, fortunately for me, okay, here's the thing. With both Traffic and Beggsy, even when I was friendly with both of them, whatever DMs I shared with them was nothing that I wouldn't share with my mother, let's say.
Yeah.
So they really have nothing to dump on me. Traffic thought he did something what was it, at the early last week? He thought he did something when he dumped a small set of DMs on his community tab from a couple of years ago when I was sick and I was sleeping most of the time. Like,
yeah, that was
even
stupid.
even the farms laughed at it. Like even the farms laughed at it, for God's sake. Let's be, and we all know that. I mean, yes, Kiwi Farms have always been fair with me. Even if they critique me, they've always been fair. And so, this time again, they pretty much laughed off his 2-year-old or year and a half old DM.
Yeah, I know when that's from. That was from that Christmas. Remember the Christmas where I said to you that I'd talked to you, but you'd slept more that day, and that's just the way it was. You were sleeping, but I went into panic mode. It was Christmas Day, and I hadn't heard from you. Do you remember? And I was DMing you furiously in the Discord. Yeah.
I was, but I was like asleep. I slept that Christmas Day. I slept it, and
then I asked Tragic because obviously time zones and all of that, and I was like, I can't get in contact with her. I'm really worried. Yeah.
At that time, it was fair, So he ducked that, and he thought he did something there. Even the farms were laughing at him, for God's sake. Well, the farms laugh at him anyway, but Kiwi Farms laughs at him anyway, but that's besides the point. But yeah, he thought he did something there. Like I said, honestly, my DMs, they had nothing that I wouldn't have told my mother.
And let's be fair, you'd been clued up for a while because I told you when that initial fallout and I separated ways from Hussey and Tragic and whatnot, and I told Tragic I was done with it and whatnot. And I told Making Bacon Pancakes, and then me and Hussey had the falling out like 2 days after that, where he claimed that he fired me, but I'd already said to Tragic and to Making Bacon Pancakes that I was already done because it was all too fucking. Because none of them wanted to listen, and they all agreed at the end of February they was done with this shit and would move on with the positive content that we was meant to do initially that they agreed to do. And they didn't want to. They was up to the neck in this shit and wanted to combat and go to war with it and use it as drama and content. And I wasn't down for that. Because that the only reason why I helped Negs was if he agreed to turn over a new leaf and do on Twitch.
And he did say that,
didn't I?
He did say that until he and Klonka laid their beady little eyes on each other.
Let's remember when I was, they want to claim like I'm this fucking villainous control freak and all of this, right? But let's remember I was wrangling a three-headed beast, Tragic, Negs, and Hussey, all three of them at once, all wanting to do certain things different times. I'm running all the stuff and whatnot, right? And none of them want to get on board with it. At one time or another, I never had all three of them on the same page at once because always there would be one of them wanting to do some weird fucking shit that I wasn't down for and I hadn't co-signed for. I was giving my time freely. I get paid for this shit. This is what they don't fucking realize. This is like I was being kind, offering my fucking services and doing this shit for them, and I only made one fucking rule. And the fact that they couldn't keep to it tells you fucking everything. Because the only time that any of them were fucking doing well or keeping it all good was in that period that I was wrangling them all.
Right, exactly.
So that speaks volumes about my fucking character and my trail and my digital footprint. Because at the end of the day, that he was doing fucking well. He was playing gains on Twitch, and he was growing the channel in the right way, you know. And if he'd actually atoned his behavior and not been so resentful about past grievances and getting in the way of him fucking self, he wouldn't be in the position he is now.
No, he wouldn't. No, like he brought this on. Yeah, Klonka clearly puts the batteries in his back. That when she's clear, she puts the batteries in his back.
She's like fucking Grima Wormtongue from Lord of the Rings, dripping poison into his ear.
That's exactly what's happening, and we've been noticing. You know, he's been worse. He's not getting better. He's been worse. Yeah, been worse. Oh, yeah. So there's that.
Yeah, it's my cat stuff.
Yeah, that's it. I hear Muse. Oh, that's your cat? Little Boots, is that your cat?
Yeah.
We couldn't hear him. He didn't come through.
He yells at me 24/7 unless he's asleep.
Oh.
Huh. You're the most annoying animal on the whole planet.
Oh, oh, not really. Not really. Man.
That's what I tell him.
Oh, yeah? Oh. Yeah. No. Anyways, that's it. Yeah. So that's that. I took a look at Klonka's. She really doesn't look like she's done anything. It was a clickbait thing. I'm going to have to swap out the title of this video. I'm going to have to swap out the title. Okay.
Yeah, that was lame. She's going to be boring talking about Sam and Yaba for a while, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she can't talk about the case, right? But she lets her boyfriend do it. She lets her boyfriend do the dirty work, all right? Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, he's collecting the money.
He's collecting the money. Okay.
Well, the fact that you know, she lives with him and claims to live at that residence, right?
Yeah.
And it's a legal case, and he's publicly streaming about it. I think there's some sort of contention to have there, and maybe that should be mentioned in court. You know, now me and Hussey don't necessarily get along, but if I was him, I would definitely mention that.
Hussey is in chat. Hey, Hussey. Hey, Hussey.
You know, I would definitely mention that it's the court case has been publicly discussed from the partner that lives at the same residence openly and freely for all this duration, for sure.
I would, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I hope, Hussey, you and your lawyer are taking screenshots of their antics while you wait for your court date, because that will help you. I honestly think so. You know, I honestly think so. Mm-hmm. This is insane.
All of Mima sharing that shit.
Or even like in terms of a little audio file, if you can just record it like a dictaphone style, like an audio clip on your phone, so you can have it to play even, and you can put that in. Make sure that your lawyer lists that as evidence as well.
Yeah, exactly. I agree 100%. No, I don't have any more clips, Steph. I don't have any more clips. Yeah, so I wish I did. I don't know. I got tired. I got too tired. I didn't take any more clips. I probably should have, but I didn't. I'm too tired. Yeah. I'm too tired. Yeah. So there's that. Okay. So anywho, I think I'm going to end the stream here. It's been a couple of hours. I'm tired.
I'm sure this will have them fucking reading into the abyss forever more anyway. The fact that
well, I changed the title. I swapped out the title. It says I got clickbaited by DCMG. Guess. Oh, wait a minute. I know I can do better than this. Prayers by Steph and red.
Sunday GERD service. Just title it Sunday GERD service.
Okay. Sunday
peanut butter prayers.
Sunday GERD service. Okay, Sunday GERD service. There we go. All right, so I got clickbaited by DC Media Girl. Sunday GERD service. That's what's called. Sunday GERD service. Yeah. Sunday GERD service. There we go. Belinda's is up. Belinda, what? Belinda's stream are you talking about? I think she said she was going to private it because of all the language.
OGDC, just drug DC.
Who?
It's me.
OG drama community.
Oh, OG drama community. Oh, I wouldn't know anything about that. Most devious, cold-hearted, hateful. Oh, it's Oda May.
Oh, so all of so where Yabba originates from, and MFW, the old drama community in that side, that's what that would be. So where Negs used to mingle with Witty Widow and Skeeter, and when Sam was around and all of that, that would be considered the OGDC. And
it's on Randy's live channel. Okay, I'm not gonna do it now because I'm tired. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. So there is that. Okay. So we're done. Okay, we're done. And
it was fun.
It was fun. Thank you both for coming on panel. We managed to launch. Like I honestly thought she was going to review the stream and she was going to say how Traffic and Bags were doing their dirty work and they're such great men standing up and honor, that kind of thing,
I think DC knows enough to not
see that shit. You see how much we need to siphon off of their fucking shit. We barely need to look at their shit and we got enough to say, really.
Okay. Yeah, the Lil Rosie stuff. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know anything about Lil Rosie, and I don't know why I think she's only bringing that old drama up to deflect from her and the rest of the attic and the bodega's own sins as of late. Yeah.
The bodega.
Yeah. I meant if you want to play for Belinda's stream, but if you are tired, that's cool. Yeah, well, I don't know. GP already covered it today, though. Gentleman Pioneer, GP 316, and Love and Happiness, they covered it today.
Fedora needs refreshments.
And I need tired. I need dinner. I need dinner. I haven't eaten since breakfast.
I knew it. Didn't I know? I knew.
Like, I quit smoking a year and a half ago, and since then, I know I don't skip meals anymore. Fuck, it's like I try not to snack in between anymore. I try not to, but at least it's like I've timed everything now. Timed everything with my food intake and stuff. Yeah, you're sorry. It's okay. You can watch. That's okay. You can watch this in replay. I'll decide later what I do tomorrow. Thank you. Yeah. To get to Yaba and Sam. Yeah. Exactly. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, he did. Thank you. So yeah, no problem. Yeah, I did watch it from GP earlier, but thank you. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm tired. Like I said, I'm tired. I need my food. I need my dinner. I need to figure out need to figure out my dinner, and I'm having a relaxing Sunday evening. Yeah,
me and Little Boots have got channel things to discuss. We're gonna sort out that video, right?
Anyways, if one of you want to put your channel link in the chat below.
I haven't got it open. Hold on. Have you got it open, Little Bits?
I can. Hold on.
Right on, Oda May. Right on.
Oh.
Score one.
I think this will work. I don't know why it's not just the name.
Okay, there we go. So this is Lil Boots and Death's channel, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Come join us.
Well, we're going to be determined anyway for pairing up, so we've already got a heads up on that. They can call us a pair of C's all they want.
Oh, there they go. So, anyways, I'm gonna subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna subscribe to that channel too. Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe to their new channel.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank you both for coming on. It's been fun. We'll definitely do this again. Okay. We'll definitely do
Thank
this.
you. Yeah, it's been total fun. We'll do it again.
Fun. So
And you're
anyway,
gonna come over to our channel as well. We like and be a guest on our channel.
yeah, thank you. Yes, we look forward to the first live stream. Yeah. So
Okay,
anyways, please take care of yourselves and each other, and always remember, if there's somebody in your midst who is alone or vulnerable or at risk, please take the time to look in on them. Sometimes lending a sympathetic ear to that person can make all the difference in the world to them. Have a good evening, everybody. Have a good evening. Happy Sunday. And yeah, have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Later.
Later.
Bye.
Okay.